Hey y'all, welcome back to the Curry Pages. I'm Asia, inspiring author, storyteller, and creator behind the books you didn't know your bookshelf needed. Today's video is going to be a little different, but before we dive in, let's roll the intro. The rose that grew out the mud was born from a place of reflection and healing. I started thinking about how many women carry untold stories, how many daughters grow up only knowing half the truth, how silence becomes survival, and how that silence starts to bloom in our lives in ways that we don't always expect. This book came from that space, a space where pain, pride, and protection all live together. I wanted to write something honest, something raw, something that says, I see you. I know what it's like, and I made it. And if I made it, you can too. Who is Rose, you might ask? Rose is the main character. She's 36 years old and finally ready to tell her daughter, Layla, the truth. Not just about what happened to her, but how it shaped her, how it hurt, and also how it healed her. Rose represents the mother who never got the chance to be a daughter, the woman who had to figure it all out while bleeding. She's imperfect, layered, and brave in her own way. She is the rose blooming in muddy soil, trying to offer her child a garden she never got to grow up in. You know, this book isn't just about Rose and Layla. It's about all of us. It's about the weight women carry, and how often we're told to stay silent, stay strong, stay put. It's about the unspoken, the trauma passed down like heirlooms, the moments we wish someone would have asked us if we were okay, the ache of raising a child while trying to raise yourself. But it's also about healing, about choosing to speak, choosing to feel, and choosing to grow, even when, nobody taught you how to grow. And some things you just have to do on your own. And, you know, this is probably one of the most personal things I've written. Um, it felt like a release. It felt like a letter to my past self, and maybe yours too. Who knows? Because of so many of us are walking around like we're fine when really we've just gotten really good at surviving, basically. This book gave me permission to be soft. It grieves things I hadn't named, to honor the younger me that didn't know she was already enough. And I hope it does the same for you in all aspects. And let's just say, if you've ever been the strong one, if you ever had to grow up too fast, if you ever asked yourself, why didn't anybody protect me? If you're trying to break cycles while building a future, the rose that grew out the mud is definitely for you. It's for the mothers, it's for the daughters, it's for the women still figuring it out. It's for every rose that's trying to bloom in hard places. You can grab your copy of The Rose That Grew Out the Mud now on Etsy at The Curry Pages. That's my shop where storytelling and soul meet. And if you're new here, I'd love for you to follow me on social media, Instagram and TikTok at The Curry Pages, Facebook, The Curry Pages, three separate words. And you can also follow my Etsy shop at The Curry Pages, all one word. And if this story touched you, please like, share, or drop a comment. I love to hear your thoughts, your story, or just how this video made you feel. Because the truth is, no matter where you started, you're still worthy of blooming. Don't ever be ashamed of the mud you came from. Because guess what? You're still a rose. But until next time, peace, love, and blessings. Bye.